Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm Anne. I think everyone knows me. If you don't know who you're sitting next to, introduce yourself. As always, I just invite everyone to take good care of themselves today. So if that means backing off your practice or resting or modifying, feel free to do that. So I'm really aware that some people seem to think that contemplative practices, yoga and meditation, some people think that that's really a withdrawal from the world, that at some level it's a kind of navel gazing that doesn't really impact how we show up in our lives or with the people around us or in the world. And I really disagree. I think these practices can really be transformative, both internally and how we show up in the world. But I think it's really important that we periodically take stock and really ask ourselves, am I using all the insights and energy that I'm generating on the mat to impact how I show up in the world? Because sometimes I think we can just live in our insight and fail to translate that into action. There's a journalist, Chris Hedges, who's very much in the world, and he says, look, it's really problematic if you don't find a way to close the gap between your professed beliefs and how you show up in the world. He says suffering for ourselves and others is generated when there's a disconnect between our professed beliefs, insights, values, and the action that we actually take in the world. So let's find a way today to really try to close the gap between our insights, our values, our beliefs, and how we're actually showing up. So come to sitting tall, press your sits bones into the earth, find a nice long spine. Long from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Draw your attention inwards. Knowing that our action in the world has everything to do with the choice that opens up through attentiveness, let's start cultivating a really deep attention to what's here now. In yoga, we begin this at the level of physical sensation. And so allow yourself to notice what's here in the body. Notice areas of tension or bracing. Notice if there's a sense of expansion or contraction. What is the energy level? Are you on edge or depleted or simply calm and aware? Not judging, just studying, just making contact with what's here now. Notice what feeling state is here. Try not to pull away with fidgeting or the spinning of stories. We want to just directly experience what's here now. That helps us decide what's needed next. And then as you're sitting here, maybe you drop in a question and you just ask yourself, what's most important to me now? What are the values, the beliefs, the insights that I hold most dear? Ask yourself, are you finding a way to actualize these values, these insights? And if not now, then when? If not you, then who? Draw your attention now to the physical sensations of the breath. Before we rush to change the breath, first we have to attend to and discover the breath. So you just notice its quality, its depth, its texture. Really feeling your inhale. Really feeling the exhale. Just breathing in. Just breathing out. Continue to breathe here at your own timing. See if you can notice that gentle pause at the end of the inhale and the end of the exhale. See if you can find the ongoing of yourself in others in each breath. At the end of your exhale, your next exhale, bring both hands flat across the heart. Feel the full weight of your hands on your chest. See if you can feel your heart beating on your hands. Let's resonate with all the wisdom that's here. 3 humming bee breaths. Start by exhaling all of your air out through the nose. Inhale. Hum. 2 more at your own timing. Hum. 1 final one. Hum. Release your hands down to your knees. As you inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. Remaining seated, fold forward towards the earth. Reach your arms out in front of you. Soften the forehead towards the floor. As you press your palms into the earth, really commit to closing the gap between your insights on the mat and your action in the world. When you're ready, roll over your knees and find your way into your tabletop position. So we're on our hands and our knees. Stack your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Really pay attention to how are you touching the earth here. Knees are hip width apart. Tuck the toes for more stability. And then let's take some organic movement, shifting the hips side to side, forward and back, just really showing up in this moment, in your body, in this movement, taking stock of what's here now. Make your way back to center. Cat-cow. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body, back of the heart to the sky. As you exhale, grow the heart forward and the tail back broad across the chest. Inhale, draw in deeply. Exhale, expand. One more, drawing in deeply to self-awareness. Exhale, open to what's directly in front of you. Find a neutral spine. Walk your knees behind your hips. Tuck your toes. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. You're pressing the earth away from you to shift your hips towards the back wall. You're welcome to bend both knees or to walk it out, bending one knee and the other. Notice if you're holding tension in through the head or the neck. Gently nod the head, yes, and shake the head, no. Notice if you're holding tension in through the jaw, you can gently open and close the mouth. Just allowing ourselves to know that if the jaw is tight, it might be that we're overly lost in thought. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Come onto the balls of the feet, puffing round, forward high plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you'd like more support, you can drop to the knees. And then let's slowly lower to the earth in one piece. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel your ribs draw apart. As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together. Let's press up and back. Downward facing dog. When you inhale, inhale. When you exhale, exhale. Step your big toes together here. Reach your right leg towards the sky. Draw your knee into your nose. Step on through. Low lunge. Heart forward. Gaze forward. You can always bring your hands on blocks here. Drawing that right hip crease towards the back wall. Back of the neck is long. Soften the brow. Let's drop the back knee. Let's pull back. Modify half splits here. Again, you can bring blocks underneath your hands. Breathing here. Just allowing yourself to feel what's here to be felt. Let's press forward into a low lunge. Sweep your fingertips to the back wall. So we're really at a diagonal here. Good. Flying lunge. Fingertips to the earth. Sweep overhead. Crescent lunge. Hug the inner thighs towards the midline. Let's offer it forward. Palms towards the sky. Plant your left hand on a block or the earth. Sweep your right arm back, up, over, and around. Plant the hand down if you like. You can lengthen the front leg, forehead to the shin, and then low lunge. Plant your hands, right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Curl forward, high plank, gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you want more support, you can drop to the knees. Let's slowly lower to the earth in one piece. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel the ribs draw apart. As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Step your big toes together. Reach your left leg towards the sky. Draw the knee into the nose. Step on through, low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Back of the neck is long, soften the brow. Let's drop the back knee. Pull back, modified half splits. Here we are again. Just paying attention to what we find here. Reminding ourselves that choice opens up through attentiveness, right? To what's here. That allows us to choose how to act in the world. Press forward, low lunge, flying lunge. We sweep our fingertips towards the back wall. We're at a diagonal here. Fingertips sweep the earth and then overhead, crescent lunge. Let's offer it forward, palms towards the sky. Plant your right hand on the earth or a block. Sweep that left arm back, up, over, and around. If you like, lengthen the front leg, forehead towards the shin. Exhale, low lunge. Left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Step your heels as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet and sink on down into Malasana, a deep squat. If this doesn't work for you, feel free to sit on a block or come into a modified horse's position. Let's bring the hands flat across the heart, close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. Just finding a way to tenderly hold what's most dear to you here. And then asking yourself, how can you translate this into action in the world? Let's bow forward. Modified standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart or even wider. You can deeply bend the knees here if you like. Notice if you're holding tension in the head or the neck, gently nodding the head yes or shaking the head no. When you're ready, slowly roll your way up to standing. Let's toe heel our feet together here, big toes together, ankles slightly apart. Spin your palms forward here. Extend the right heel. Press through the heel of the foot, the ball of the foot, the toes. Shift all the weight into the right foot. Continue to slowly walk towards the top of your mat. Fully present in each moment, knowing it's only in the present moment that we can take action. We meet in mountain at the top of your mat, feeling the strength of your legs here. Inhale to the sky. Reach a little longer with the right arm, soften the left elbow. And then you reach a little longer with the left arm, soften the right. Continue just to pulse in this way, fully in your body, fully in the movement, feeling what's here. Reaching equally with both arms, palms meet, trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. How slowly can you send that left leg back? Low lunge. Flying lunge. Fingertips to the back wall. So our right leg is forward here. Sweep the fingertips to the earth and overhead. Offering it forward. Left palm to the earth or your block. Sweep that right arm back up, over and around. If you like, lengthen the front leg, forehead to the shin. Low lunge. Ground through the back heel. Warrior two. Left arm up, over and around. So take a moment to really find the alignment here, reaching equally through both arms, gaze over the front hand. Good. Draw the back arm out to the side and slowly forward. So we're drawing forth the strength and determination. Draw that back arm forward so it's parallel with the right. Pull it through the heart center. The determination to close the gap, right, between belief and action. Flip that front palm, reach forward, up and back. Lengthen the front leg, two straight legs. Reverse triangle, gaze to the top hand or the back foot. And then let's slowly sway our way into triangle. So two straight legs, reaching long into the horizon. And then you lower down, planting that right hand on the right shin or a block or the earth. You're externally rotating the front leg, internally rotating the back leg. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. Reach that top arm overhead. Sweep the fingertips down in front of the right foot. Parallel the right foot. So you're in Prasarita. Find Prasarita for a moment. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. The heels of the hand line up with the heels of the feet. You're hugging the elbows towards the midline.
You're drawing your chin towards the chest to go deeper here. And you're shifting your weight towards the balls of the feet. And then let's spin to the back of our mat. Toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat for a modified runner's lunge. So that left foot is turned out at a 45-degree angle. Both hands are inside the left foot. From here, we're going to step directly into Balasana. So step that right foot forward and lower down into a deep squat. Again, you've been here before. Feel free to sit on a block. If this doesn't work for you, press the elbows into the legs. You can always bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. The most important thing is to live mindfully and really to tend to every small thing, right? Intending to each small thing that we end up taking care of the big things, that we can transform our lives, that we can make an impact in the world. Plant your hands on your mat, shoulder width apart, spread the fingers wide, step or hop your feet back to plank. Do what works for you. And then we press back to our downward facing dog. Let your breath ground you here. Your breath can ground you. Let's curl forward, high plank. Lower to the earth the way that you like. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in Cobra. Elbows hug the side bodies. Exhale, release. Nice adjustments there. You have a choice here. You can press back to child's pose. You can bend the knees half plank or tuck the toes full plank. Your choice. And then how slowly can you press back to downward facing dog? Gazing forward, forward, forward to the last moment. And then feel the full weight of your head as it releases. Just breathing in. Just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, two straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the sky. Feel the air as you move through it. And then let's balance out, reaching and grounding. Reach more through the right arm, soften the left elbow. And then just pulse side to side here. Reach more through the left arm, soften the right. Continue to feel this movement as it is. And then let's reach equally through both arms. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Did you feel the points of contact? Are you fully in your body? Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees. Send that right leg back. Low lunge. Gazes forward. Flying lunge. Fingertips to the back wall. Fingertips sweep the earth and reach overhead. Offer it forward, palms to the sky. Ground through that right palm. Sweep the left arm back, up, over, around. Lengthen the front leg, forehead to the shin if you like. Low lunge. Ground through the back heel, warrior two. Right arm up, over, and around. Showing up freshly here, stacking the head over the heart and the heart over the hips. Slowly draw the back arm out to the side and forward until it's parallel with the front arm. Fully in the movement, fully in the moment. Pulling it through the heart center. We feel what's here. And then we expand back out. Flip the front palm, reach forward, up and back. Lengthen the front leg, reverse triangle. Two straight legs. reaching to the back wall, gaze to the top hand or the back foot. And then from here, let's slowly sway our way into triangle. 2 straight legs reaching long into the horizon and then anchoring down, pressing that left palm on the shin or the earth or a block, drawing the left hip crease to the back wall. Sweep the top arm overhead, feeling a long line of energy across the right side body. Sweep the fingertips down in front of the left foot. Parallel that left foot. We come into Prasarita. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Heel of the hand lines up with the heel of the feet. Make sure you're not dumping your weight into the heels. You can also place your hands on blocks here if you need more support. Hug the elbows towards the midline. Inhale up, half lift. Let's spin to the front of our mat. Right leg forward. Toe heel the right foot to the right side of the mat. For a modified runner's lunge. Both hands inside that right leg. And then we step the left foot forward. And we sink down into Malasana again. Here we are again, pressing the elbows into the legs, reaching the heart towards the thumbs. Maybe you bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes, draw your attention inward. Making contact with the insights that you generate in your practice. And just ask how you can translate those into real action to benefit yourself and others. Plant your hands on the earth, shoulder width apart. Step or hop your feet back to plank, your choice. And then we press back to downward facing dog. You can soothe yourself with your breath. Let your breath soothe you. Let's take our connecting vinyasa. Curl forward, high plank. Lower to the earth in the way that you like. Point the toes. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Cycle through in the way you like, whether that's child's pose, half plank, or full plank. Feel the full weight of your head as it releases. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline, fully in the body, fully in your life. Deep forward fold. Slowly rolling up to standing. At the top of your mountain, shrug the shoulders, shrug off indifference. Inhale to the sky. Let's embrace intention. Exhale, sink deep, Utkatasana, chair pose, weight in through the heels, toes light, gaze forward. You can always bring your hands in front of the heart and then sink 2 inches deeper here. We have to keep reminding ourselves practice isn't really about preference, right? It's about sinking deep into the fires of our experience, seeing what's there, and then doing what's needed, even if it's hard. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees. How slowly can you send that left leg back? Low lunge. Flying lunge, you know the drill. Sweep the fingertips to the back wall. Fingertips raise the earth and sweep overhead. We offer it forward, offer that practice forward. Plant the left palm down, sweep that right arm up, over, and around. If you like, lengthen the front leg, pyramid lunge, low lunge. Let's ground through the back heel, preparing for warrior one. You might need to toe heel that right foot slightly to the right. Draw your hands up to the hips. Right thumb to the right hip crease, draw back. Recommit to the front knee. If that back heel isn't on the earth, shorten your stance so you can ground the back heel down. Yeah, we want a lot of stability. Reach your arms overhead. Soften the shoulders. Let your practice bring you directly into contact with what's here now, right? Not retracting from the world. Swim your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open the heart to the sky. Humble warrior, bowing forward. You can rest the torso on the thigh or tuck that right shoulder inside the right knee. Keep drawing the right hip crease to the back wall. So you square the hips a little. Inhale up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior two. It's all a part of the dance. Feel every transition. Where's the gaze? The gaze is part of the pose. Let's breathe together audibly for solidarity. Inhale, bridge the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. Breathe in and out. One more. And out. Flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back, reverse triangle, two straight legs reaching towards the back wall. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Both legs are lengthened here. And then let's slowly cascade our way into triangle. Two straight legs. We reach long into the horizon. And then we anchor down. Right hand to the shin or to the earth or a block. Reach your top arm overhead. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. And then you just notice, how do you meet challenge in thought and in action? Keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. As you exhale, expand back out. Continue to pulse here at your own timing. So we draw deeply into self-awareness, and then we expand out in concrete acts of compassion, right, for ourselves and others. One more pulsation. We meet in warrior two. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Warrior two to the back wall. Spin that back arm up, over, and down. Low lunge. Toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat. Modified runner's lunge. Let's drop the back knee. Let's tuck the left shoulder underneath that left thigh. Now you're welcome to stay right here. You don't need to go any deeper. If you like, you can take a half bind. Left arm behind the low back. If you like, you can experiment with a full bind, catching hold of that right wrist with the left fingertips. Keep breathing, keep observing, and release. Toe heel your left foot back to the midline. Left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Stretch the thread of your breath even longer here. Take your connecting vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. Becoming one with the movement and one with the breath, no separation. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Gaze forward, top of the mat. Standing forward fold. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, two straight arms down to your sides. Inhaling and reaching. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Let's slowly roll up to standing one vertebra at a time. At the top of your mountain, shrug the shoulders, shrug off mindless, drifting. Inhale to the sky. Embrace mindful action in the world. Exhale, sink deep. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring your hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. And now really take stock about how you're showing up, right? What is your particular pattern? Soften the jaw, the gaze, the mouth. Soften your judgment. Just be here completely. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold. Surrendering to this moment of experience. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees. How slowly can you send that right leg back? Let's ground through the back heel. Or actually, let's meet in our low lunge. Let's find our flying lunge. Sweep the fingertips to the back wall. Fingertips sweep the earth and then overhead. Offer it forward, palms to the sky. Plant your right hand on the earth. Sweep that left arm back, up, over, and around. Lengthen the front leg. Low lunge. Now we ground through the back heel, preparing for warrior one. You might toe heel the left foot slightly to the left. Bring your hands to the hips for guidance. Left thumb to the left hip crease, drop back. Right hip bone forward. Recommit to the front knee. Really pay attention to how you're grounded. Are you rolling over the back arch? Strong foot, don't roll over the back arch. Reach your arms overhead. Let's agree to really face what's here, feel what's here. No more fighting with what's here. Swing your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky. Bow forward, humble warrior. Release the torso on the thigh or tuck the left shoulder inside the left knee. Inhaling up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior two. Arriving fully in this moment. Breathing together here. Inhale, bridge of the nose. Exhale, deep in the belly. Two more. Breathing in and out. One more. And out. Flip that front palm, reach forward, up and back. Two straight legs, reverse triangle. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Let's slowly sway our way into triangle. Two straight legs, reaching long, and then lowering down. Drawing that left hip crease to the back wall. Choosing the gaze, top hand or bottom foot. Reach the top arm overhead. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. Part of the practice is learning how to tolerate discomfort, right? If we can tolerate discomfort, then we can take action even when it's hard. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand. So we draw into equanimity. We expand out with more understanding in each interaction. Continue to pulse here at your own timing. One more and we'll meet in warrior two. Fully in the movement, fully in the moment. Don't throw anything away. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Warrior two, right leg forward. Spin that back arm up, over and down, low lunge. Toe heel your right foot to the right side of your mat for a modified runner's lunge. Let's drop our back knee and then let's tuck our right shoulder underneath the thigh. Now you're welcome to stay right here. No need to go deeper if you don't want. If you want more of a challenge, you can wrap your right arm behind the low back for a half bind. If you would like to experiment with a full bind, you can catch hold of the left wrist with the right fingers. Just feeling this as it is, however it is. Keep breathing. And release. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant your hands. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just breathing in. Just breathing out. Take your connecting vinyasa one final time. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Let's go ahead to drop to the knees, and then let's come to sit on our mat. We want to find a wide angle, reaching the legs wide. You might need to stagger yourself so you're not right on top of each other here. And then you only open the legs as wide as you can still keep the toes reaching towards the sky. And then let's tuck our right elbow inside the right leg and reach that left arm overhead. If you want, you can always put a block underneath that right elbow. Notice that left sits bone is probably reaching off the earth. See if you can press it back down. Keep breathing here. And up. Tuck that left elbow inside the left leg. Reach the right arm overhead. Try to weight through that right sits bone a little more. And up. Let's walk our hands forward, bowing forward here. Maybe you stay on fingertips. If you'd like to bring the torso all the way to the earth, you can reach the arms out to the side, your choice. Just be with yourself exactly where you are. Rolling up. And then let's make our way towards Karmasana, just the first kind of steps towards it. So we bend the knees, soles of the feet on the earth, and then we thread the arms underneath the legs, reaching the fingertips towards the back wall. Right, this is like a little bit where we were right at the end when we were in a modified runner's lunge. It's that same kind of posture. You might stay right here and not go any deeper. If you would like to go a little deeper here, you can start to slide the heels and let the legs take you towards the earth. But tune in carefully to your body and what it can tolerate. And then when you're ready, we bend the knees, draw the heels back towards the center line.
And let's arrive in a simple sitting pose, crossing the legs. Bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes. Draw the attention inwards. We remind ourselves, right? The purpose of our practice is to cultivate equanimity, energy, insight, to use off the mat. The pose on the mat is just to cultivate these other qualities. It's not so valuable in and of itself. So hold whatever you find here. More gentleness. Release the hands down. Let's come towards the top of our mat. Reach your legs forward. Walk the sits bones back. Internally rotate the upper thighs. Seated forward fold. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hinge. You can rest your hands on the earth or hold on to the legs or the feet or beyond. Know that if you want to bend your knees here, you can. If you want to block underneath the knees, you can. With each inhale, try to reach the heart further forward. With each exhale, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling and lengthening. Exhaling, softening. One more. Rolling up to sitting. Reach your arms out in front of you, palms to the sky. Make sure you're far enough forward on your mat that when you lower down, you'll still be on your mat. And then let's see how slowly we can lower down. Keep breathing. Just allowing yourself to notice what's pleasant, what's unpleasant, what's neutral. Just meeting what's here directly. Once you're on the earth, reach your arms overhead, stretch yourself long. Deeply flex the feet, drawing the toes towards the head. Let's draw both knees in towards the chest. Hold on to the shins. Draw the forehead in to meet the knees. As you exhale, release. Reach your arms directly out to the side. Draw the knees across the body to the left. Walk the left shoulder blade out and turn to look right. Just feeling this twist as it is. Trying to keep both shoulders pressed into the earth here. Returning to your back. Draw the knees across the body to the right. Walk the right shoulder blade out and turn to look left. Knowing that if you want a little deeper twist here, you bring the right hand flat on top of the left thigh, pressing down so you can spin the heart even more to the left. Soften the jaw. Gaze down the nose. Return to your back. Take whatever other final posture you still need before finding your way into your final relaxation pose. Know you're welcome to end in a traditional Shavasana on your back, arms and legs extended. If you want more grounding, you can bring a hand to the heart or a hand to the belly. If you prefer to end in a seated meditation pose or child's pose, feel free to go there. In Shavasana, we try to just keep awakening down, surrendering to the lessons of our practice, whatever they might be.
Every human being is the light of truth. Sometimes we have to be rendered desperate. We're just made empty. Sometimes when we are curious, we learn. When we are desperate, we discover. And every age is a call for introspection. Living from the inside out rather from the outside in. And I feel very often we can live just on the surface of the potential of our existence. What if you don't touch any thought about what is past? Just leave all was past. And the concept of next, we don't touch next or past. And in the present moment, don't hold to any shape. Then discover what really is here. What really is here. You come to recognize the inherent stillness that is synonymous with your natural being. In just putting the attention here in the heart of your own awareness, magic mysteriously. Magic mysteriously. Things begin to orient themselves within your being. You are rooted in your own self-awareness, rooted in that inner stillness. The dance of personhood appears to eclipse this knowing in you. Which is more than a knowing, it's a knowing being. It's a oneness in that. It's a oneness in that. Happiness is your natural state.
We have to keep closing the gap between our practice on the mat and in the world for ourselves and those around us. Shimon ben Gamliel reminds us, study is not the goal, doing is. Do not mistake talk for action. Pity fills no stomach. Compassion unacted upon builds no house. Bring some gentle movement back into the fingers and the toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Reach your arms overhead and stretch yourself long. When you're ready, roll over onto your side and draw your knees into your chest. As you move back out into the world, try to keep finding a way to close the gap between your most deeply held values and insights and the actions that you actually take in the world. Make your way up to sitting. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. To the heart and the mind, thumbs come to third eye center. Joined by the breath, thumbs come to the lips and out into the world through mindful action. Reach up, out and down. Palms rejoin. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.